Hey, what's up, y'all? 4th of July is coming up. Today is Friday, 4th of July is Sunday. 2 days away. And I was sitting here and I just started thinking about the 4th. And I started thinking about the Declaration of Independence and our founding and everything that our founding fathers went through. And I think in modern society, especially with the way things have been going lately in the government, a lot of us have lost perspective on why the 4th of July is so important, on what the Declaration of Independence meant, and what it meant to the people who wrote it, and what it should mean to us now. The Declaration of Independence is not a long document. It's only 1,400 words long. The introduction and closing are about 400 words, and the real body of it is about 1,000 words. So the body of it is just detailing the abuses that the colonists endured for a decade before they did something about it. The colonists spent almost everything that they had in writing it, almost all the words on the abuses, so that nobody that received it, nobody that read it in the British government could forget what they'd done to them. And they spent a mere 400 words saying what they wanted to say. And that isn't because it wasn't as important, it was because that was all it took. It was a very basic, very simple thing. And it starts out when in the course of human events. And those few beginning words were, when they were penned, were the beginning of 234 years of the United States. And we've lost track, I think, of a lot of what that document had to say in the 4th. Yes, it's about the fireworks and the celebration and enjoying time with your families, but the reason for the celebration is that we were the first country on the planet to experience the kind of freedom and liberty that we experience now, and we shouldn't forget what that costs on this 4th of July. We should remember what it takes to keep us free. And there are a lot of Americans that are celebrating the 4th of July thousands of miles away in countries that have no concept of why we do what we do on the 4th. And I think that part of the Declaration of Independence that has allowed it to be pushed to the back of the minds of America is that it specifically mentions God not once but twice in the opening. It mentions that our inalienable rights, and you hear that so much today, rights, 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 rights. Well, our inalienable rights, one of which is the pursuit of happiness. The other two are life and liberty. The last one mentions the pursuit of happiness, but those rights are endowed by our Creator, God. And that passage is incredibly important in our country, and it's incredibly important because it is necessary for you to remember that our founding fathers believed in a higher power, and they believed that what they were doing was necessary because of their beliefs in a higher power, because they believed that what the British government was trying to do with their high taxation and their refusal to hear any pleas for justice, all of these things were causing the colonists nothing but pain and suffering. And they were all these abuses were done flying in the face of what God gave us. And I think that's something to remember, is that that's why they wrote it, because they were saying, look at what God gave us as rights, and look at what you're ignoring. And you need to remember that when they wrote this, They were putting their lives on the line, because if they failed, if America failed, they would all be killed. And despite that, they were more than happy to fight for what they believed in. So this 4th of July, everybody stay safe, enjoy your fireworks, enjoy your food, whatever it is you're going to do, but just remember why you're celebrating, and maybe take a look at the Declaration again. Remember where we came from, because if you don't remember that, then you don't remember what America is about. That's all for now.